Scary moments for a pizza delivery driver in Brooklyn Park. Authorities say the driver was robbed at gunpoint Sunday night. The driver was delivering pizzas around 10 p.m. Sunday at the Villa del Coronado apartments on Zane Avenue. When the driver got there, someone asked him to go to another location. The delivery person went to the other location, and that's when he was held up.
The person had presented a handgun to the delivery driver and then asked for any money he had on him. So that driver turned over his money and the pizzas and then was able to get out of the area.
The driver was not hurt. Police are still looking for the gunman, though. If you have any information, you're asked to give them a call. A Brooklyn Park brewery and tap room is permanently closed. Blue Wolf Brewing was the first and only one of its kind in the city. Customers posted on Facebook how they were able to enjoy one last day at the brewery on Friday. CCX News previously spoke with owner Mike Campbell on how the brewery had to completely alter its business plan last fall after a second round of COVID-19 restrictions forced all tap rooms to temporarily close indoor service. Blue Wolf then changed from a tap room to a wholesale operation. Campbell called the pandemic and the ensuing restrictions a quote, a roller coaster. Blue Wolf opened in early 2018. According to the University of Minnesota Extension report, breweries and tap rooms lost nearly $200 million last year due to the pandemic. The holiday season is fast approaching, and a new building in the northwest suburbs will play a vital role in making sure people get their gifts on time. The nation's largest retailer in e-commerce, Amazon, has expanded its local presence with a new facility in Maple Grove. Delane Cleveland takes us inside the new sortation center.
Convenience is something we've come to expect when it comes to online shopping.
It's gone a lot more from what people want when they buy online to people are actually ordering things that they need.
And when people buy things they need, they want it as soon as possible. Amazon has become the undisputed leader of quickly getting packages from point A to point B, which is especially important during its peak season.
We really work all year for Christmas, right? We call it peak for a reason because it is our peak. So we try to make sure that we have everybody in place to meet those customer promise, but also have some fun doing it.
Tommy Johns is the site leader of MSP7, Amazon's new 350,000 square foot sorting center in Maple Grove. The site currently has 200 employees, but the building has the capacity for 1,000, and the company is offering incentives to get more people on board.
Wages start at $18 per hour and can actually grow from there. We're also offering at this time $3,000 signing bonuses, as well as after 90 days of employment, Amazon will pay for your full college tuition.
Those employees would be joining what Amazon refers to as the middle mile.
So this is our inbound dock area where the trailers will come in and bring the packages in from different locations throughout Minnesota and in the upper Midwest.
When the packages enter the building, they're loaded onto an elaborate system of conveyor belts that help sort each box. Every package is scanned by a machine that reads the zip code of its final destination.
Then after it goes through the scanning process, it makes a final turn, and then it knows which chute to deploy it in.
Tens of thousands of packages come through here every day. And as Christmas approaches, the numbers will only increase.
I think Amazon is prepared, and we're going to be ready to meet those demands as they come through.
In Maple Grove, Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
Minnesota Governor Tim Walz is on a trade mission this week to the United Kingdom and Finland. Taking part in the trip, an executive from a Crystal business. Crotega, located in Crystal, developed a system to suppress active shooters. CCX News toured the Crystal company to see how it works. Sort of like a fire suppression system, Crotega's method deploys a water-based chemical similar to tear gas to halt threats, whether in schools or workplace settings. The company says it's more cost-effective than paying for large walls of glass seen at some school entrances. The United Kingdom is the 8th largest export market for the state. Gyms of all sizes have felt the pain of the pandemic, especially smaller ones. One Maple Grove cycling studio has found a way to survive, though. CCX News reporter Nina Bupasavan meets the couple behind Surge Cycling.
Every life cycle takes an unexpected turn.
The pandemic, that was a monkey wrench.
And some are for the worse. unless you're Ken and Zion Anderson of Surge Cycling. When gyms were forced to close, they made an opening.
When we got the word, when the state shut down all fitness facilities, I don't know, within 2 days, we said, we're going to rent out our bikes.
And within 2 weeks, we rented out all of them.
All of them.
We got about 3 minutes on a warm-up.
A dedication that keeps the wheels turning and clients returning.
Oh, it's good to be back.
Back in their saddles, in motion and in person.
We become friends. We become each other's allies. And it's like a big, huge family.
4, 3, 2, 1.
The music is the driving force. The instructor is that energy. You just don't know how great you're moving. It's just this energy that is exchanged back and forth.
A style all their own. They even have the very first dedicated hip-hop spin class in the Twin Cities.
You just don't even know how fast and hard you're going because you're just chasing the beat.
And people love it.
The Andersons included, partners through the good and the bad.
You would think that it would be tough as spouses to run a business together, which I'm sure it is for lots of spouses, but for us, it's just worked.
In Maple Grove, Nina Vupasavan, CCX News.
And thank you, Nina. We'll be right back.
It was a year to remember for the Wayzata volleyball program. The top-ranked team in Minnesota all season played for a state title on Saturday night.
Wayzata volleyball looking to cap off an undefeated season with the state championship as they met Eastridge in the Class 4A final. A good start for the Raptors. Britt Carlson, who had 27 kills in the semifinals, gets one here. It's 5-1 Eastridge in the first set. The Trojans, down most of that set, rally. Stella Swenson with an attack that the Raptors can't return. Wayzata takes set one, 25-22. The Trojans lead wire to wire in the second set. Emma Gerger with one of her 11 kills, and the Trojans are up 12-8. And they close it out when Avery Jesuits attacks and scores one of her team-high 14 kills. Wayzata wins 25-17 to go up 2-0 in the match. But Eastridge plays well in set three. Cameron Greenwald with a block for a point. The Raptors win a close one, 25-23, to push this one to a fourth set. Wayzata, though, shows why they only lost 7 sets all season. Keita Revere puts away the overpass for a point. 13 kills for the senior. The Trojans are on their way. And then on match point, Swenson sets the ball to Sierra Moore, who gives Wayzata a 25-19 win and a state championship. With no state tourney a year ago, it's Wayzata repeating as big school champions in 2021 as the Trojans finish 34-0 this season. And congratulations to the Trojans. The Cooper football team played its first state tournament game in 25 years Saturday. Jay Wilcox has the highlights from a thriller.
Willie Howard leading Cooper into its second ever state football appearance as the Hawks face Mike Empting in Alexandria in the Class 5A quarterfinals. Alexandria starts strong. Carter Steffensmeyer throws to Gopher recruit Kristen Hoskins for a touchdown on the Cardinals' opening drive. It's 7-0 Alex after a quarter. On 4th and 10 early in the second, Joe Russell throws to Terrence Matthews and he makes the nice grab for a touchdown, and it's 7-7. But dynamic Hoskins returns the ensuing kickoff for a score, and the Cardinals add a late field goal after a blocked punt to lead 17-7 at the half. Cooper rallies. Russell fakes the handoff and keeps on the bootleg to score easily, and the Hawks are within 17-14 in the third. With snow flying in the fourth after a Josh Gonley fumble recovery, Andre Reese powers in for the touchdown. Cooper's defense gets a late stop too, and the Hawks get their first ever state tournament win 21-17 to advance to the semifinals Friday at US Bank Stadium against Matamidi. Jay Wilcox, CCX Sports.
Thanks, Jay. The state girls swimming and diving meet gets underway Thursday at the University of Minnesota. Jason Malillo has the highlights from a local section meet.
State meet berths up for grabs at the Section 5AA Swimming Championship. 200 medley relay, the Wayzata team of Lene Kalibo, Nora Robb, Claire Renke, and Kimberly Land take gold. 200 freestyle, it's a trio of Trojans fighting to the wall. Geneva Fackler is first, Lucy Troyak second, and Erica Schraber third. Libby Bacher is a really good young swimmer for Maple Grove. The freshman wins the 200 individual medley, beating out Robb and Kalibo. Wayzata's Renke is fantastic in the 100 butterfly, clocking a time of 53.97 to set a new section record. She also won the 50 free. Bacher wins gold again, dominating in the 100 freestyle with a winning time of 51.85. 100 backstroke, Kalibo with a late push beats out teammate Ellen Lawrence. Kalibo's winning time is 58.85. A great battle in the last race of the night as Renke and Bacher swim the anchor leg in the 400 freestyle relay. Renke squeezes out the win for the Trojans. Wayzata wins the section meet with Maple Grove second and Champlain Park third. Jason Malillo, CCX Sports.